Men always complain that women are constantly nagging. Maybe she's not nagging and it's just that you keep doing the same thing over and over again. A woman doesn't want to be in the position to act like your mother. Don't put yourself in the position to act like her child. If you are going to agree to stop doing what she's complaining about, you have to be ready for her to consistently express to you her disappointment in the fact that you keep doing it. But turning it around on her and calling her a nag is gaslighting.
Lady, just looking at your hand movements and the way you talk, I can tell you nag a lot, and you're nagging right now, actually. It's funny how men constantly get accused of wanting like a mommy. Oh, you want a mommy? But when these women start saying they want to be protected and provided for, like nobody really makes fun of them and say, that, oh, you just need a daddy. You want a daddy in your life. Like we don't really shame them in that way, but women are quick to shame men in that way. But, you know, it's probably because women nag.
Hey everyone, Karma got his kids for me. I can't go to Challenge right now because I got a ticket because apparently you're supposed to pull over for an emergency vehicle, but I didn't know. Also, my life is extremely going downhill because I'm getting acne and I'm getting fat and I'm balding right here. If you can't see the whole triangle, that like a piece of hair. I'm balding. I'm turning ugly, and my face is getting fat for the rest of the day. And I can't even shower before work because I'm not gonna be at home on time. I'm that badass Indiana. The badass Indiana cop gave me a ticket, and he's like, "Do you know about this law?" I didn't, so I said no because I didn't, and it's so much money, and I only have $47, and I'm not even supposed to go under 50, and I'm gonna get fined by my bank. Shut! Ah! I'm gonna get fined.
All right, enough already.
I do not accept a coffee or a walk as a possible date option, and neither should you. First of all, I'm not a dog that needs to be walked. Second, I have an espresso machine at home, works fabulous. We're not doing drinks either. You're gonna try to get me drunk and take me back home. No. We are doing dinner. You're gonna pick me up, we're gonna come to the restaurant, we're gonna see your table manners. We're just gonna, you know, study you a bit.
I started the egg freezing process. I did some preliminary tests which showed that my egg count is really low. The doctors did tell me that might affect my fertility. My eggs are high quality, but there's just not a lot of them. It's just so sad.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks, but you can make them cry when they can't escape the wave of accountability. So far, there are only two real ways that we've discovered that can make that happen. The wall and election season. And frankly, it's been enough to keep me laughing constantly over the past few days. It also inspired a new segment, kind of like the Man Guides McRib, that I would like to call Old Women and Election Drama. Enjoy, but first, here are the top comments. But hey, on the bright side, you have a great espresso machine. She sure does. And hey, she's always welcome to buy eggs at the local grocery store. My late husband took me to the museum on our first date and then a picnic. I loved it. I didn't even know he was an aeronautical engineer until date 4. He flew planes for a living. Coffee dates are okay. He was the best husband ever. Rest in power, honey. Honestly, that's really sweet. Good for you. How many more American women are going to be victims of themselves before younger American women wake up? I think the alarm bells are going off now, Raymond, but they are not liking it. Before we go on with the video, let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to Dansa Macabre 6515 who shared, "Maybe none of us care, but let's all pretend we do. This head shaving trend is friggin' hilarious. Gimme more." It keeps the laughs coming in and it keeps the content going. Can't hate it. So thank you for that comment, and don't forget to reach out to my email to claim your $5. As always, guys, I'll be picking one comment from each video. Could be the funniest, the most liked, or just one that moved me, so don't forget to leave a comment, and you may be our very next winner. So be sure to hit that like and sub button too, as it helps out a ton. And also, guys, we got a second channel now linked in the description. I'll be posting similar stuff there too, so subscribe to that just in case. Link is right below. Now back to the video.
Embrace your masculinity.
You know what? like short people, but if men can't change their height and you judge based on height, then I'm gonna judge you based on something you can change, which is your waist size. So we're gonna measure your waist.
You're not gonna measure my waist.
It's a double standard and I'm trying to prove that.
I'm much older than you, and I'm a tiny bit smarter than you, or maybe a lot bit smarter than you.
I doubt it. You're a woman.
Wow.
Obviously, this is rage bait, and I love it so much. Women hitting the wall are more than likely the reason we have the whole adage about glass houses and stones. They love to dish it, but there is no way in hell that they can take it. This is one of those older chicks that I just wish I could have seen on November 5th, smirking about her manipulated predictions, ignoring the betting market, only to get completely leveled when she discovered that most of the country wasn't buying any of the garbage anymore. Here are some comments. She was condescending, he hit her back. A fair trade. She went straight to insults and got flatlined LMFAO. Bro, we proud of you. That couple of seconds of silence was bliss. You don't get much when you're around them live, that's for sure. She throws insults but gets appalled by him throwing some back. The man used logic, the woman insulted him, the man insulted her back, and somehow the man is in the wrong? Civility isn't part of the feminist message. They like to trash and burn things, but respect. That's not really part of their skill set. Next clip.
I like Hollywood endings. I like when the good guy, or in this case, the good girl wins. And with an understanding of our past and a faith in our future, I will be casting my ballot for Kamala Harris for President of the United States proudly. I am a mother. I am a mother. I am a sister. I am an actor and an entertainer.
And scene. How much did Diddy pay for this? One of the most bizarre developments in the entire campaign was how the lady kept bringing up modern women with the worst track records in the history of human ethics. From divorcees to corrupt billionaires to singers that can't even come up with their own horrible lyrics. It was hard to see any sort of game plan, and I personally think that's because it was run by women with no masculine guidance. So there wasn't one. I mean, come on. J-Lo? Really? You could have brought in a man as well, and this still would have been a nightmare of a decision. And the comments are, did anyone notice that only celebrities that went to Diddy's parties endorse Kamala? This spelling hurt me, but yes, totally. Do these celebrities think we honestly care what they think? They live in a different reality. This is what happens when you reach out to the echo chamber within the echo chamber. It's so laughable that all of these celebs think they have power to persuade people. They really have tried to deify themselves. She's on the Diddy tapes. She has no moral high ground to lecture anybody from. Seems like all Diddy peoples are endorsing Kamala. Interesting. Didn't work though. Awkward. Next.
For some reason, I decided to look up my college boyfriend last night. No, I don't have ADHD. And he's not on social media, but his wife is. So I found her, and yeah, she seems lovely. She was floating around the kitchen in her posts, like making her own granola. There's like a pie on a windowsill. She's painting birdhouses. She's one of those people who's like graying gracefully and just looks super pretty all the time. I, on the other hand, am sitting in a park right now in my pajamas, having just gotten my coffee. I don't really want to go home, so I'm avoiding my responsibilities as long as possible. And last night, I ended up binge watching an entire series simply because I couldn't find the remote. A new episode would start, and I was like, I'll just watch this. So, yeah, I think maybe he dodged a bullet with
Avoiding responsibility. Yeah, I think he dodged one too. That said, this lady is a bit of a unicorn. Not in the sense that she has anything to offer. I mean, she couldn't get up and find a remote. But the fact that she actually admitted to having faults, complimenting the traditional woman and her choices, well, shit, you don't see that every day. And this is the kind of woman young women need to see as a warning sign. She's literally the personification of that road's end, letting others know what lies ahead if they choose the carousel and modern behavior. The comments will probably be positive. Wow, she held herself accountable. That's a rare thing. I know, I'm kind of speechless. But she has no idea what's going on in that home. Damn it, turd in the punch bowl. good luck with the cats. All you older women hush. Young ladies need to hear this. It probably hurt because she the one that left him. Let her sit in this moment. This was inspirational. You'd like to think so, but that last comment makes you doubt the process. A woman finally takes accountability, and the women in the comments are saying she is depressed. I mean, it's both, right? No accountability for this one, though. Buckle up.
Hi, y'all. I'm fucking sad. I'm fucking sad. I'm sad. I don't know. I'm just really fucking annoyed. I'm really annoyed. So we've been watching this shit for like hours now. I haven't even fucking recorded yet. Like, we just been watching for hours. I see that Kamala didn't come out to talk at Howard, and as strong as she is, no matter what, I know that she's probably emotional right now. I know there's probably a lot going on in her mind, and I know she's not listening to this, but she eventually will see it. I just hope that she knows that no matter what happened tonight, that millions of people are proud of her. I'm proud of her. Women around the world are proud of her. Women of color are proud of her. And, you know, I'm not even going, y'all know how I felt in the beginning of the fucking year. I did not want to vote for nobody. She changed my mind.
I don't think there was a mind present to be changed, Cardi, and your endorsement did not help. Again, this is what I'm talking about. Cardi B, a woman who openly admitted to putting men to sleep and stealing their money without consent, was chosen to speak at what was at least considered to be one of the tightest presidential races in American history. Like feminist Twitter before this, let that sink in. This is what you thought was going to carry you over the line. I mean, the woman couldn't even speak without a teleprompter. Not that it helped that much. And you propped her up as a symbol for the future? That's just straight dumb. Here are the comments. Whoever takes political advice from Cardi B shouldn't be voting. She is illiterate, gross, and obnoxious. From the mouth of babes. Cardi B told people they deserve to have the hurricane because they didn't vote for Kamala. What the F? Piece of poop. I have no idea what you're talking about. She's brilliant. The losing side said so it must be true. Cardi B was reason the Americans rejected the Harris shit show. She was a big one, but let's be honest, the whole thing was a dumpster fire. Please, Cardi, stick to what you know, if anything. Let's all be honest, Kamala Harris is nothing but a phony and a professional liar. She has phony written all over her. She actually thought she had us all fooled. Kamala's a freaking clown, an embarrassment to our country. She acted like a fool and not a president. The people have spoken. On to the next one. Does anyone have words for this? I'll try to find some. Really, in my opinion, if feminism had a face and a body, this would be it. A weird sort of amalgam made up of some handsome Squidward, plastic, and I really don't have any idea what's in this thing. I say this because the movement is on its absolute last leg. It doesn't know what it wants to be. What it is unrecognizable to the average person or their philosophy, and it's about 3 steps away from being that sci-fi cliche where the blob crawls over to both barrels and begs, "Please set me free." The comments are, the person who did this should be jailed for life, and then some. Damn, I sprained my ankle running to these comments. Same here, man. I read them before I started speaking. So she was the one who ate my bike seat. Now I'll have to apologize to my dog for blaming him. Damn, got some ice for the ankle. Good Lord, tell me this isn't real. I'm sorry, but the plastic surgeon who did this should have his license taken away. Oh shit, I thought this was a grotesque sculpture until it moved. This is horrible. Any doctor involved needs to go to jail. Agreed. Next clip.
We put a man on the moon. over 50 years ago. 50 years ago. Why did we stop? We could have had them all up there by now.
Oh, looks like they got Grandma. Give us some comments for Granny. I think the moon chooses bear. We are trying again with Mars. It's much bigger and freezing to keep all of the beer cold. There's still time, honestly. The moon, it's too close for comfort and has influence on Earth. Mars is the way to go. Ain't that the truth? We'd be so much better off. Yo, where the hell did I stumble in? My algorithm's shot. Well, this proves my point. The work is just getting started. Gear up, ladies. Here we go.
Why is it considered rude to ask a woman her age or her weight?
Oh, it's just something you just don't ask a woman.
But what's the reason?
I think it has a lot to do with women don't like to feel old or look old or care about their age at a certain point, so they'd rather not be asked any questions.
Why do women tend to obsess over these issues, and what does that say about her deeper sense of self-worth?
What do you mean?
You want to just ask it again? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do a lot of women tend to obsess over issues like their age or their weight, and what does that say about her deeper sense of self-worth?
Good question. I think it has just a lot to do about like who they are and what they stand by, honestly.
Please, please let the comments be better here. We need to cook. She didn't answer the question. Looking good so far. They are just insecure about their age and weight. Why do you need to ask weight if you can see the person? Do you or don't you like what you see? Damn, okay, this is rough. I can understand why asking a woman her weight could be offensive, but asking their age really isn't a big deal unless you make it a big deal. That's just my opinion though. It's a bad opinion. Can we also agree that's equally disrespectful for women to ask men how much money they make a year? Just the same way a woman's age and weight don't determine her true value, neither does a man's salary determine his. Just saying. Damn, so close. Alright, y'all, we need a palate cleanser.
Take a look at what happened.
Well, at least men won. The rest will follow. Here are the top comments. That's not 50 cent, that's 25 cent. You made me spit out my coffee, but well played. Trump gets sniped and survived before GTA 6. Please, Joe Biden, step down and let the big dogs run the house. Donald Trump all the way. Bro said, wait. Everyone hating, but they ain't got the stones this man has. Preach.
It's alright. It's alright, I feel that way too. It's just...
Yikes. Looks like she's 3 clicks away from joining one of those $4,000 rage clubs in the woods these gals put together. A few things I just gotta point out here. 1, libertarian is in her profile name. I'm pretty sure she has no idea what the Porcupine Guild believes in, because if she did, she wouldn't claim it. The second is that you guys were far from being the movement for joy. I mean, the guy was shaking hands at McDonald's while you all were off telling people to alter children. Third, that red-eye thing was crazy. You see that shit? The comments are, let it out. Unburden yourself by what has been. I bet it helped for about 5 minutes. I've watched this 99 times and it keeps getting funnier. Same, brother, same. It's like Christmas in November. My face hurts from laughing so much. It's a damn riot here. I think this is my favorite freak out LOL. Is this for real? Sometimes I have to ask because it is so ridiculous to believe. When you've suffered as much brain rot as I have, it's hard to tell, but this one is real, and I'm not shocked in the slightest. And if you made it to the end of this video, I want to say I appreciate you, so don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment to have a chance to win, and hit that sub button for daily videos. And if you could take a quick sec to subscribe to the second channel, Man Guide Reacts, link is down below in the description, so we can be sure that our message will keep on reaching the new men out there. I appreciate all the support, y'all, and I want to wish you all tremendous success.